Go back.
Ah.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody.
I once again control the mightiest of warriors.
So, you know how I was gonna go and level grind?
Yes?
Turns out we can't get anywhere that's good for level grinding.
Oh.
Like, there's supposed to be a path here, but there isn't.
Oh.
I did a little bit, not as much as I wanted to, but hopefully it should be enough for us to get through a couple of areas.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I've forgotten her name.
Flammy.
Flammy, that's right. I don't know why Booskaboo is such a much more memorable name and Flammy isn't.
I don't know. I think Flammy is easier to remember.
Yeah, I know, but like, I feel like that should be an easier name to remember, and yet I remember Booskaboo way more than I remember Flammy.
So, something I want to point out that I noticed before, too.
Mm-hmm.
I really love this world map. Like, just the way it's designed. Like, it's very forest and mountain heavy, but it actually somewhat makes sense. Because look, we have this nice bowl created by the mountains here. And then, because all of the water is trapped here, that means the desert's right over this way.
Oh. That's
And then...
actually pretty good.
Yeah, and then, let's see. And then over here, we have more mountains that actually create highlands in them. Like a nice plateau sort of thing, because this is Porcina area.
Oh,
And that's
highlands.
the Mulbear Highlands.
Is that where we might find Cullen MacLeod of the Cullen MacLeod?
No.
I don't know why you thought that movie was boring.
It just was.
I love that.
And then we have a forest here, which right next to the Arctic, except for this mountain here, which does seem a little odd to me, but this one is explainable by the fact that the nature spirit lives in this forest.
Oh.
And, like, that's really the only one I have to justify via magic, and otherwise the layout really makes sense to me.
It's actually pretty interesting.
And, like, even the coastlines, they're, like, sort of jagged and, yeah.
What about the one at the very northwest corner of the map?
Northwest corner? This one?
Yes.
It's a desert area. It's the Glass Desert.
The Glass Desert.
Yeah, it's endgame area, so it's got weird stuff to it.
I see, I see.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to have to fight when it comes to, like, after we beat the boss, or...
Yes, actually.
Okay.
This one should be our endgame area. The other ones... Let's see, this one... Jungle of Illusion is Carly and Kevin's, and it leads into the Mirage Palace. And then the last one is up here, I think? Yeah, the Cave of Darkness and the Dark Castle is Lise and Hawks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Anyways.
Yeah, we were supposed to,
yes.
progress the story just enough so you could actually level grind.
Yes.
Alright.
So, we are headed to Altita because the sword and our fairy have been kidnapped.
Yep.
Or, the fairy has been kidnapped, so we have to trade the sword for her.
Dun dun dun. Right.
And we are back in my homeland.
Oh, how much fun it must be to once more meet your mother.
Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to this. But we have to save the fairy.
We do, don't we?
Yep.
Onward!
Actually, I wonder if they kidnapped the fairy since she's supposedly, like, bound to me.
That's actually a really good question.
I mean, maybe when I pulled the sword, it severed that because reasons, but...
Yeah, like, the task was complete,
Mm-hmm.
kind of a thing. So, like, it was unnecessary for the fairy to still be together with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the whole legend... I don't remember how the legend, like, is fully said or whatever.
I mean, I know before they were, like,
Nice light effects.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Yeah, and it'll shift as it gets closer, like, sunset and everything.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah, all that I remember being said is that the fairy's with me for life. Cause the issue was, if I can't go on this great adventure, pick someone else. And it's like, too late. Already picked you.
Yeah. So then maybe it is just kind of narrative convenience bullshit.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't make sense. Here and here.
Uh-huh.
Because sunlight usually only comes from one direction.
Uh-huh.
It would, in a house, it would never come out strong enough that you can see it in both.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously they mapped both sides of the house to have windows.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. They just didn't think that, or, like, you know, they couldn't program it besides every window gets this, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you have to say, little girl? Aw.
She's scared.
Yeah, well, if there's monsters in the castle, that makes sense. The queen is alright. No! The queen's evil and horrible! Fuck off!
Yeah, well, that's typical kingdom propaganda. Everyone's gonna fall in love with whoever's the ruling class.
Yeah. You know, it's also kind of funny that, like, none of these people recognize their princess who has been missing for weeks at least.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, did they just think you were dead this whole time?
Maybe?
Or did they brandish you a traitor? No.
Or was it just she's taken ill? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because, I mean, really, you know, I was in the palace, and then, oh, you're being called to like, do something for your mother, and then, oh, we're going to use you as a sacrifice for the spell, and then, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So let's sell some old equipment.
So, it's really interesting. I didn't think about it until just now, but I remember you saying that every shop is pretty much the same, but they'll just have, the items that we need depending on the level and where we're at in the story, right?
Yes. Like some of the shops will be different, as we progress. Like, what is it? Like, Navarre and I can't remember its name, but the Snow City, they will always have the same each other, because you get to them at the exact same point.
Okay.
Dior will have more powerful stuff. That's about, but that's because it's like the last one that we're going to. Okay, gotta sell some of your shit.
No, okay. Go for it.
And then, what's the other one? But after, God, it's a little confusing because some of them are set, because, you know, obviously the first part of the game we're kind of railroaded. But basically the later in the game you get, the more likely to, what's the word? To actually change. Yeah.
Okay.
And we are about to meet some merchants who will upgrade their stuff as we defeat more of the next set of bosses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you still using my controller?
No,
okay.
you're good. So how much do we need to buy your weapon? We need an extra 1,600. Yeah, I don't think we have enough stuff we can sell to get that.
Yeah, probably
Sorry!
not. No, that's cool.
Unless
Unless we can sell, like, some other weapons or equipment.
No, I sold all of our extra stuff.
I see.
Unless we have some good stuff. Hold on. Monster's magic is stronger. He does a mercenary. What, yeah, people are just very unsettled
Yeah.
by what's going on. Aw. Yeah, it's just interesting because basically each. Oh, that's the best way to explain it. Each shop is on a tier depending on which town it is. So Mintos and Dior are on roughly the same tier, and the first Snow City and Sultan are on the same tier because you have the option of going to either one first. But depending on which one, depending on when you go to each one, it will update based on what you've done thus far in the story for that tier.
Okay.
So like each tier basically has 2 or 3 steps.
That's actually a pretty interesting system. I say that especially because that's a fair enough system that you don't have to worry too much about where they're going to be, and like, you know, since it has such a large free roaming aspect to it, that you don't have to worry too much about making sure they're on this linear track.
Right.
You know, like everything. So, like in Final Fantasy, a lot of the time, the next best weapons and whatnot will be based on where you are from your story.
Yeah, like it's exclusively like the further you get from the starting town, the better the equipment's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you might have an odd case, like in Final Fantasy IV, where the shops are locked or something to start with, and then you get some later in the game and they actually wind up being mid-range. But just not a whole lot going on besides that.
Yeah.
And generally it's a linear progression.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's kind of the same thing with, I have to say it because it's the one game I've been playing like the most of, Mega Man Battle Network. You know, it's very similar. You have only one shop in there, but depending on where you are in the story, it's going to have, you know, it's going to have the different ships that come up and what you can buy to kind of upgrade yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always found it neat that this game does that, because, like, especially then, there's not a pressure to, like, explore before you progress and, like, run around and check everyone's equipment.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, if I can get to 2 towns at once, then in most games I'm going to check what those towns are and which of them has the better equipment, and then go back to the weaker town and progress the story starting from that one.
Yeah.
But here, God, I do not know the layout of this castle at all. Well, because I never played Angela and Derwin's story.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why you chose them.
Yeah. Well, no, because you chose your character first.
Oh yeah, that's right, and you chose based on that.
Yep. Let's see. Prison cells.
Yeah, but no one imprisoned.
Nope. But yeah, in this game there's not that pressure. It's just, these are the new places available, and I know that they'll have roughly the same equipment.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them will have the helmets, and the other one will have the accessories. But they'll both have the same main armor and main weapon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything here? Nope.
That's... Especially considering it's like such a simple thing to kind of program too, where all you have to say is like, oh, this town will be up to this part, so it'll only have like this good of equipment, and then you can kind of still limit it based on level and story. Like, all you have to say is something along the lines of like, check level or check story, and you can immediately see how everything like works and is played off.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's a little more thought out than simply, oh, all the shops are always getting new equipment.
Yeah.
We have to fuck are we supposed to go?
Well, I would have thought we were supposed to go through that one big door that was in the grand hallway.
Right, but it's blocked. There's like a fence in front of it.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. So maybe through these inner doors here?
Didn't we go through there?
No, we went through the lower doors and we went through the upper doors. We did not go through like this door.
I am all too certain we went through this door here.
No, like, trust me.
Oh, that door. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe we did. Because we went through that room, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, there's a fence there.
Oh, I thought that was stairs. Okay.
No. Okay, so we've been there.
Yep.
So that's nothing. So what about the outer door on this part? Huh.
We went through the outer door on this part.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, watch. I'm going through it right now.
Oh no, not the upper.
We've been. Oh. Okay.
However.
So here.
Yes.
Nope, haven't seen this place before.
Okay. Okay, and that should be a safe statue, hopefully.
Could you imagine, like, what we're kind of going through right now? Like,
All right, let's do it. Ah! Ah! We're back in the same room. This is awkward.
Sorry?
Yeah. Pardon us, enemies of death that are trying to kill us.
I think
We're gonna go.
No. I think we're going the right way.
Yeah. Huh. No, that's not a thing.
It's been so long since I've been home.
I mean, it's been weeks compared to the years, decades that you probably lived here.
who has a rocket punch?
The machine golem.
Oh, of course. Okay, let me just do one over here. Oop.
Yeah. Okay, so what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Oh, we haven't gone down the middle part there?
I don't think we have.
Then let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we have not.
Okay.
At least I don't think we did. Okay.
Okay, so what's in here?
Yes, this is different.
This is definitely different.
Okay. So what's up here? Yeah, this looks like where we're supposed to go.
Hopefully it is.
I mean, it's further into the castle, so presumably...
Sure enough. Oh, thank you.
Yep. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping an eye out and managing health.
Yeah. Oh, well, Kevin took care of that.
Well, I had to tell him to cast the spell.
Oh, okay. I thought we had to tell him to do that anyways.
Yeah. Like, the tactics...
No, okay.
If you're talking about the tactics... That's just which enemy he attacks.
Okay.
So, for getting him to use a spell, one of us has to actually do that.
I see. Looks like he's powering himself up.
No, aimed at the wrong person. There we go. Now I'm close to getting knocked into, like, critical health, so...
Yeah.
Let's see. No enemies on this screen. Weird.
Dude.
What? This one?
Oh, right. It's not like a direct path to the inside. Oh.
Yep.
This looks like...
Oh, shit.
Yep. Let's see.
Your light. If you want to see the queen or the fairy alive, hand over the sword of mana.
Mother!
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Catra.
Corin, stop it! Taking my mother hostage isn't going to get you anything.
Really? It already got me this brand new car!
What the fuck is a car?
I don't know, but I just got it!
Oh, since you walked in here, you're in control of the...
Exactly, yeah, I'm in control. Okay. Oh, but it will, my sweet princess. Just watch. I'm going to take the sword now. If you move so much as an inch, you're both dead. The sword of mana was taken. Such power, such beauty. Only fitting that I now possess it. I just wish it weren't suddenly getting so heavy.
See, Corn? The sword doesn't like you. Give it up. Uh-oh.
That's... I don't know what just happened.
The knight cast
Healing?
spell.
The sword of mana reflects its owner's soul, be it good or evil. By the power of the Dragon Emperor, we will shape it into a dark blade.
There. Even now, the sword begins to acknowledge my ownership.
What?
We are wasting our time. Let us now release the god beasts.
Triforce?
Spell. Wait! What about Mother? And the fairy?
Oh, I almost forgot. They're no use to me alive anymore.
Corn, stop! I won't let you hurt them!
This is pointless. If I don't kill them, the god beasts will anyway. Tell you what, I'll let you all live. That way, you'll all be around to see the end of the world. I'm sorry.
Fairy, are you okay? Don't worry, it's all Corn's fault. He manipulated everyone. But you've got to help us. They're trying to revive the god beasts.
Then it's begun. The mana stones are about to break apart. Close your eyes.
Here we go.
And open your mouth. Get ready for a big surprise.
No. Oh, no. Let's see. Wind,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
fire, light, earth,
Wouldn't expect light to be in like a swamp.
eh,
Not the
water. It's in mountain ruins. Moon,
big- Yeah, but it's like surrounded by marsh.
wood. Residential shadow. Well, shit. Interesting that they didn't program an animation for them, like, breaking apart, and it just disappears.
Yeah. The god beasts have revived! Each one controls a different element. If they combine their powers, we'll never be able to stop them. We have to stop them now while they're still vulnerable. Let's hurry to the mana stones.
Right. Okay, so we're supposed to fly out of here, but we should have enough money to get you your sword now.
Sweet!
Hopefully.
Swords, 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 swords!
Hopefully. Let's see. Yep. Mithril sword.
Sweet.
And it gives you 16 more attack.
Yes!
Are you okay over
I really like swords.
there? Uh-huh. So why don't you marry it then?
If I could and it had sentience, I would.
Okay, so let's head to the inn so that we can save. Because we're about to go tackle some very scary monsters.
I did hear there's a race of people that can turn into swords.
No?
And scythes.
No.
And giant ninja stars.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's twins that turn into pistols.
You lost me.
Soul Taker? Or Eater? Soul Eater?
Oh, no, I never watched it.
Oh, you never watched Soul Eater?
Nope.
It's not bad.
Nope.
It's pretty funny. Alright, well, this has been a pretty good episode.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been pretty long, so we're gonna have to call it here for now.
Alright, see you guys next time!
Ciao!